Hello, everyone, and welcome to the second episode of the podcast that I still don't know the name of. And today, we're going to be going over game collecting and just what the best things to collect are, in my opinion. Um, I think collecting is really like you should collect whatever you want to collect and not collect like what other people collect, really. But let's go ahead and get started with the podcast. First we're gonna go over like consoles. So I don't have any like thing to hold up, so I'm just gonna like talk basically. I would recommend if you're looking for retro stuff, like old stuff, I would recommend getting a the original Nintendo, the NES. Definitely like the best, standard retro system, and you can get it for pretty cheap. You can get a deal with one that comes with like all the cords and like a controller or two and like a few games for probably like $120 in really good condition. Um, so yeah, I'll go over a few of the like top games for these systems. So obviously, I got to recommend Legend of Zelda, original Super Mario Brothers, and probably Castlevania. I just got Castlevania a few days ago, and I'm loving it so far. So yeah, next, we'll do like sort of retro, like the in between where it's not really retro, but it's not really modern either. Like the sixth generation, I guess, 6/7. Well, I'll just do sixth generation, which is the original Xbox, PS2, and whatever the other one was, I completely forgot. GameCube and whatever Sega released in the Dreamcast, I think. Um, so out of those, I would definitely recommend number one. I don't even own one, but I would have to recommend the PS2 just because it's the best overall value for your money. You'll pay like $120 for a system plus like a memory card and a controller and the cords, and then games are pretty affordable. Also, good games are like $10 to $15 each, so not too expensive. Um, Now, for the generation after that, which is the seventh generation, which consists of the PS3, Xbox 360, and the Wii, I would have to recommend number one. I would have to recommend the Xbox 360 just because it's a great console. Like, it's my favorite console of all time because it's what I grew up playing and it's just what I like. This is the only 360 thing I have here. Oh, actually, I have a game. Good old Xbox 360, Guitar Hero 3. Um, so yeah, that's my best recommendation. I'll give you three recommendations for games. I'll have to do my favorite Call of Duty all time, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. I'll do Red Dead Redemption, my favorite Rockstar game ever, honestly, besides GTA 5 because it's GTA, but still. And then GTA 4. Um, and then I'll do a quick runner up, Halo Reach. Not as it's a little bit underrated compared to like Halo 3. Like, everybody absolutely loves Halo 3. I don't really like Halo 3 that much, but anyways. And then for the next generation, which is the new one, kind of. Well, not really new. What am I even talking? The eighth generation, which consists of the Xbox One and the PS4 and kind of the Switch. I mean, technically, yeah, the Switch. And sort of the Wii U in a way, but I don't really care about the no. Nobody cares about the Wii U, okay, except for people that do. But anyways, so last generation. I don't know why I called it current generation earlier, but yeah, it's pretty good. I would have to recommend as far as Xbox One versus PS4. A lot of people hated the Xbox One at launch, but I feel like it became a lot better. So I would have to recommend Xbox One. But as far as now, I would have to recommend PS4 as far as like if you're getting one now. But like in like the peak of that generation, like 2016, 2017, when like the Xbox One S and X just came out, have to recommend the Xbox One just because they were definitely like stepping up the consoles a lot and bringing like a whole lot of new features to them and all that stuff. So for games, have to recommend Red Dead Redemption 2. Probably GTA 5 and I don't Halo 5, I guess. And then now the current generation of systems. The PS5 and the Xbox Series X. Out of these two, I'm going to be like 5% of the world, but I have to say the Series X. Maybe. I don't know. I play the Series X a whole lot more just because Xbox is what I'm used to. I've been playing Xbox since the 360, but I really like the PS5 as far as the graphics and the controller and like the style of the console and the games and everything. But I just like Xbox because it's what I've been growing. So I'll have to say the PS5. Favorite games, Spider-Man Miles Morales, obviously, because it was like a launch title. It was a pretty good game too. Horizon Forbidden West and Gran Turismo 7, I guess it is, the newest Gran Turismo. Now let's quickly do handheld consoles because I don't have a lot of time, so I'm not going to go too in depth of these. I'm just going to recommend my two like most the two handheld consoles that I recommend the most. So first of all, any Game Boy Advance. This is the Game Boy Micro, but you can get a Game Boy Advance or a Game Boy Advance SP. I would honestly recommend either one of those because I also play original Game Boy games. This is just a tiny version of the Game Boy Advance, basically with a really nice screen. And then the PSP. Love the UMDs, the little discs, and just a really fun console to play. So I'm not going to do recommendations for those. Just go for any first-party games. And that's it for this podcast. Stay tuned for episode 3, if there is an episode 3. And I will see you all next time. Hope y'all enjoyed. Bye.